Good morning. I'll show you my face in just a minute, but I thought that I would take just a few minutes to show you the front-facing camera to see the beautiful lake that I walk around just about every morning. And there's frost on the ground this morning. The sun is gorgeous. It's gonna blind me once I turn my face into it, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. All right, I will turn this. There I am. Hey everybody. Let me see what I can do about not being blinded and let you guys still see me. All right, let's do it. Yeah, maybe like this. What do you think? Yeah, is that good? Yeah, that works. Good morning, everybody. Today is what? Today is Tuesday, the 24th of November, and you will notice that I am wearing a much heavier coat than I normally wear. It is, I live in the Richmond, Virginia area. For those of you who don't know me, today it is 27 degrees. For those of you, that's Fahrenheit, so that's -3 Celsius. And yeah, so it's chilly. I had to scrape the frost off of the windshield this morning to get the boys to school. Hey, I love a kiss from France. I hope you guys are all doing well. My heart really goes out to all of you in France these days. It's tough, but it's all about perspective and loving your own life. Hey, Russia. Man, I am so thankful that you guys follow me from all over the world. That is just such an amazing, amazing thing. We are coming up here on Thursday here in the United States. We celebrate our Thanksgiving. And so I'm going to be, hey, Ukraine and Poland. We are going to celebrate Thanksgiving, and I'm going to do a Life is a Marathon podcast. For those of you who don't listen to that, you need to listen to my podcast. I think you'll really, really enjoy it. I'm going to be doing a special Thanksgiving episode here that will probably go out tomorrow. I want to talk. Oh, hey, you got my book. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Hey, thanks for all of the hearts. I truly appreciate that. My heart beats for your heart. So thanks for all the love that you give me every day. I want to talk to you about something today that's come up in a bunch of different conversations that I've had recently. And that's often how I know what I'm supposed to talk about. Hey, from Lagos, Nigeria. I love that. I often decide what I'm going to talk about on these Periscopes or in my podcast based on conversations that I've had with people or things that have come up in my life. And it's this idea of trying to be better. You know, one of the things that you'll often see tweeted or posted on Facebook is this idea that every day is a day to be a better person than you were yesterday. And this idea that we are, that every day we should try to get better than we were yesterday. And I get that, okay? So I'm not necessarily going to disagree with the heart, with the intent of a message like that. But I often work with people as a life coach, and their goal is to just be better, to be a better person than they are now, to be a better husband, to be a better dad, to be a better athlete, to be a better business owner or whatever. And this idea of I just want to be better, 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 better. Now, that in and of itself is not necessarily a bad goal, but it belies an underlying issue that needs to be addressed. See, I don't want to be better. Okay, because in that sense, because for me to want to be better than I am right now says that I think that I am less right now. And so this idea of wanting to be better from that perspective actually comes from a scarcity mindset, from this idea that my life is not perfect. And this is what I want to just share with you. Your life, exactly as it is right now, is perfect. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are experiencing what you are supposed to be experiencing. You are, in your developmental stages, you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't grow. It doesn't mean that tomorrow you haven't become more of what you're supposed to be, that you haven't moved more in the direction of full growth. The way I like to describe it is, I used this example when I was in Hawaii the other week. Hard to believe that I was in Hawaii where it was so warm just a little over a week ago. We had a vase of flowers on the table, and it was really cool because I was able to take the vase of flowers, and there was one flower, and I'm not a botanist, so I don't even know what kind of flowers they were. They were very, very pretty. One flower was in full bloom. It was the full bloom flower. One was still just budding, so it was just a bud. It had not yet bloomed. One of them was already wilting. Hey Cindy, good morning. So we had these 3 flowers as part of this flower arrangement in the vase, and they were the same type of flower. They were all coming off the same stem. And so one of them was a bud, one of them was in full bloom, and one of them was already wilting. Which flower was better than the other? Neither of them. The full bloom flower isn't better than the one that's still a bud. It's not better than the one that has already wilted. They're just at different phases. Each is perfect for what it is right now and for where it is in its developmental phase. And so this is what I want to import to you, is I don't mind you desiring to get better if you are doing so from a position of loving who and what you are right now. If you see better as just a new phase of growth, acquiring new skills, learning new things, adapting to situations. But if you're thinking, I just want to get better, and that's a judgmental phrase used to judge your current condition, that's not a healthy attitude, and that actually will not allow you to get better in a healthy way. Certainly there's if I'm sick, okay, if I've got a really bad cold, I can say, I just want to feel better. But I also recognize that the feeling, maybe running a fever and having mucus in my nose, those are actually really good things, because that's my body's immune system trying to remove from my body the things that don't belong there. So I don't judge the fact that I have a cold. I just wish that I felt healthier again. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to lose the judgment of your current situation. So if you're going through a difficult thing, it's not a bad thing. You are learning, you're growing. If you'll adopt the mindset that, I don't necessarily want to stay in this place that I'm in this feeling that I have right now, because I know that I am capable of more. And your desire is to grow, to be this fullest expression of who you are created to be, but you're able to recognize that what you're going through right now is a learning process. It's part of your developmental growth. Then your ability to endure the difficult situation without judging it as being bad will be so much better. And you'll grow to the next phase of your life with such a stronger, healthier attitude. So this is what I mean by the phrase, I don't want to be better. If better is something that you want to be because of this judgment feeling that what you're having right now is less, then love who you are right now. It doesn't mean that you want to stay there. It doesn't mean that you're just going to accept the difficulties, that where you are in it right now, but recognize that you're in them for a reason, that your life is perfect. Your life has followed a path that has led you perfectly to this moment in time. And tomorrow will be a different part of your journey, okay? Doesn't mean that tomorrow will be better than today. It's just that tomorrow will be the next step. So love yourself for who and what you are today, and it will allow you to become, to grow in who you're supposed to be. I'm so glad that one of you I can't see it, it's too small and it faded away, that it was perfect timing. Everything is perfect timing. It's just a mindset that you can adopt that will help you get through whatever it is that you need to get through to become more of what you're capable of becoming. Remember, the full-blown flower is not better than the budding flower. And it's not better than the one who is wilted. It's just different phases of development. So know that I love you, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Namaste.